Welcome to the channel. My name is Grizzy, and today we have a brand new Apex Legends video. I know a lot of you guys have been playing ranked in Kings Canyon, and Stormpoint is on its way in Season 14 for Split 2. Today we have a video to help you to achieve a higher rank than ever before, and our main points of emphasis today are ways to counter the meta and succeed in your ranked games. If you're new here, consider subscribing. My channel is all about helping you to improve as a player, so let's get you on that championship banner. And with that being said, let's hop right into the video. So recently I have been playing some Apex Legends ranked this season on Kings Canyon, and there are several key points of emphasis and several legends that are absolutely crazy good. Newcastle was buffed out of his mind at the start of the season, so on your rank grind through the higher ranks like Platinum, Diamond, Master, you're going to see tons of Newcastle. In addition, Seer has been extremely popular this season as he's probably the best recon legend in the game. So since we can anticipate seeing these certain legends or the meta picks of the format or current state of the game, what legends can you select that can absolutely obliterate and shut down these legends to help you win more games? What are those counter picks? Well, my teammates that I've been playing with, we found a counter strategy while using legends that are extremely underrated, and I wanted to share with you guys how this legend composition has been destroying the meta for us. The past couple ranked nights, we've been running Crypto, Mad Maggie, and Horizon or Valkyrie, and I've never experienced the strength of running a Crypto with a Mad Maggie until now. So let me go into further detail regarding why this team composition is so good, and let me explain why you guys should try it for yourself. First and foremost, Crypto is probably the most underutilized and poorly misunderstood legend in the entire game. Crypto is actually super important in our team composition because he has several key abilities that helps us in and out of our fights. One of our most important abilities that Crypto provides to the team is being able to check banners and see how many teams are nearby within 200 meters of Crypto. And just as a reference, the size of 200 meters is about what you can see on your minimap. The fact that Crypto can scan banners constantly throughout the game to detect the amount of teams is extremely crucial when deciding to pick fights in Kings Canyon or just in ranked in general. And then as you move up in the ranks of Apex, the most important ability or tip that I can give you, this is tip number 1, is you need to learn as you're moving up in the ranks how to differentiate which fights to take and which fights are just bad fights that you should not. A fight can be good to take when you know it's an isolated 3v3, if you can make the fight quick, and if you have a strong understanding of surrounding teams' positionings or locations. Now, Crypto helps to make this process easier as you're able to see other teams that are within 200 meters. Fight can be extremely poor to take if they're lengthy as they draw in other teams, if the other team has superior position or high ground over you, or if you know other teams landed nearby, and then if the storm or ring is about to move, it is very difficult now to fight in the storm, even in the early game. With the new changes to the ring this season, it is extremely important to rotate early because fighting versus enemies in the storm is now very difficult as the storm rotates much faster and hits harder in the early game. Now, just like I said previously, one way to know if a fight is good to take or not is correlated with the speed at which you can end the fight, and Crypto's EMP can assist with making fights quick. Tip number 2 with ranked is that you should have a mental clock for the length of a fight. My typical rule is that if a fight is taking over 60 seconds and if there isn't really a whole lot of damage being dished out or positioning being taken, then you need to reposition and call off your team. Now, with this comp that we've been running, one of the biggest reasons why we've had so much success is due to the speed at which we're able to be aggressive and wipe squads. Crypto is used to send out his drone, and as drone EMP starts to go off, those enemies naturally bunker up and hunker down indoors. This allows for Maggie and Horizon to push in with their ultimate abilities. And I'm telling you, Seer's ult gets destroyed by the EMP. Watson's traps are destroyed. Caustic's traps, those are destroyed by the EMP. Your push is going to be so much easier after that EMP, and Mad Maggie is going to be able to bash through the door with her Wrecking Ball, stun multiple enemies, and burst in with a shotgun for easy wipes. If that's not enough, Horizon has her ultimate ability as well to easily take out enemies. This team composition has been so much fun and aggressive, and I'm telling you, you really have to try it. Plus, Mad Maggie gets her Wrecking Ball every 90 seconds, so you're literally always going to have it in fight just to totally wreck people and make them easy targets for you and your team. Now lastly, with tip 3, let's talk rotations and ranked this split. Kings Canyon is currently the map for ranked, but split 2 will feature Storm Point. Now on Kings Canyon, I firmly believe that Crash Site is the absolute best place to land in the entire map. It has 2 explosive holds for loot, high level armors up top, it has a zip line to fly from near artillery, and usually has a beacon to scan and a crafter majority of the time. Now prioritize trying to land at Crash Site early. Just make sure that if there's more than one team, then you want to try and be the third party and don't allow your team to get sandwiched from the other 2 teams. So since rotations are so important this season with the ring changes, this is where Crypto and his drone and Valkyrie come in. Make sure to scan beacons as often as you can, and honestly, Crypto is the best legend in the game to scan beacons because he's able to do it quickly and out of harm's way. The drone can also take advantage of beacon scans that are located in the storm as well, which can be super clutch. So make sure you're landing at some place with top tier loot, but you need to keep track of any other teams landing in surrounding POIs. Make sure to keep track of how many teams land at those surrounding POIs because you need to anticipate if another team is going to try and third party your fight, and you can plan the third party on another team if you notice 2 teams are landing near each other or close by. And lastly, if you're having difficulty with rotations and seem to be getting the short end of the stick with getting to late game, try running a Valkyrie that can help you traverse the map and get into position as early as possible with good loot. Alright guys, so those are a couple tips with my experience with playing some off-meta legends this season in ranked. I wanted to share how good our games were going with this fun team composition so you guys can try it out for yourself. I'm going to let this in-game play out for you guys so you can see our decisions, our communication, and our gameplay on that in-game positioning to help you win your games. If you have any questions, be sure to leave them in the comments and drop a big like on the video. I would really greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much, and I'll catch you in the gameplay.
This is kind of sweaty.
Almost broke that. Val hit it for almost 100.
It finishes right in front of us.
Actually, I did hit it.
We just gotta be patient. We just gotta be patient. All of them are gonna have to move before us.
Yep. Thank you. Oh,
Nice.
wow. Massive damage right there.
I have the MP again, thanks to Gold Helmet. It's clutch.
Once they have to drop off height, I can play right here again.
I'm burning 2 of them. Ooh, big damage.
Yo, dude's looting!
Yeah.
Watch the right or left. 68 on her.
They're about to have to come out of that building on our
On
left.
red, on left. She's in the air, right? She's in the air. She's knocked.
Flesh. She's flesh.
She's dead. She's dead.
I cracked one. He's behind this box here. He's behind the box here.
I'm burning him. I'm burning him.
He's moving. Just be patient. Just be patient. Don't take big damage. Alright, so last team. On the roof. Oh my god. Up the hill. He's gonna fucking cancel this hill.
I stun.
Taking a mech yet.
Okay.
Wraith crack on roof.
Right, right. Knock
I
blade!
take
One's climbing. One's climbing.
Nice.
One dead. Only one up.
Zero's bro. Zero's bro, almost.
Let's go. Let's
GG,
go.
boys.
We got the RP back in some.
I go G7.
We were in such a
baby.
good spot, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, that team on the left building, man. They got
You are
focused
the
hard from
Apex
both of them.
champions.
They're just, bro, like, if you don't have a character that can get you out of that,